Hey everybody, how's it going? Ventus Arashi here today with a brand new series for the channel. This one is another reaction series, similar to the one that I did for, or ones that I did for Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, the cutscene movie, and Recoded, the cutscene movie. And this one is Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. What this is, it's another, I guess you could say, cinematic film, or what you call it, and it's done from the perspective of the Foretellers. Now, anybody who's ever played Kingdom Hearts Key Unchained, Union Cross, etc., they will know this perspective from the perspective of the player. This tells the exact same story of Daybreak Town, but from the perspective of the Foretellers, the masters of each house. And it also, I guess, kicks off the shows how the events took place and whatnot. But anyway, I know this is going to be kind of confusing for those who have never played this before. I'll put links in the description below to the full story of Kingdom Hearts Key, including Key Unchained, Union Cross, and Kingdom Hearts Key Dark Road, I believe it's called. That way it can get people up to speed. I was considering doing a reaction on those, but those would take me way too long because there is a lot of story in there. Not because it's super rich in lore, but the story itself kind of drags its feet a little bit. But, I mean, it is relatively lore dense, but not too ridiculously saying. But anyways, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Words aren't forming right now, but anyway, that being said, I've got my drink on standby. I've got my food ready to go. So I'm going to get into it. And as always, there's going to be a review for this movie during the credits. So enjoy the show. Play Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. Yes. Yep, still using the Unreal Engine 4. Now, I actually did make a bit of an error. I didn't realize that this was released right before Kingdom Hearts 0.2, A Fragmentary Passage. I thought it was reversed, with 0.2 being released before this. But evidently, this was released first, or made first. So, my apologies for that. Anyway, now chapters. There's the Gazing Eye, Assembly. I'm gonna go all the way down to here, I think. I don't know, we'll see how long it takes. Play. Characters. Yep, Master of Masters. Ira. Invi. I was part of Invi's house when I first played Key. Aced. Ava. Gula. Lushu. Chirithy. Ephemer. And the Dandelions. Yep. Right, and I hit play. Play all. Subtitles on. Yep. 5 of the manuscripts, Faded Land, yep. That stuff. So, evidently, the foretellers in this game, or in this cutscene movie, are based off of the Latin names of the 7 deadly sins. So, Ira is Latin for wrath, or it represents wrath, and it makes sense because the English word ire is drawn from that. Gula is gluttony, I believe. Or maybe I'm not. Hang on, let me look this up real fast. Yep, so Ira is wrath. Invi is envy. Oh yeah, okay, so here it is. So Invi is short for invidia, which means envy. Gula is fine as it is. It means gluttony. Ira is wrath. Ava means greed. That's short for avaricia. Ased is sloth, short for asedia. And Lushu is lust, short for luxuria. So the only one left is pride, which is pronounced superbia in Latin. And I think that might be the true name of the Master of Masters, according to this person's headcanon. And in a way, it is the name in itself, the superb, the Master of Masters. The way to pronounce the foretellers' names is actually the way to pronounce the sin in Latin. And that's actually pretty interesting, and if you think about it, it fits. So yeah. So it's a little bit of I guess you could say, trivia for you. Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. In Daybreak Town. Case of Lushu.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count.
No.
I don't know why, but the Master of Masters reminds me a lot of Deadpool in personality.
Here, take it.
In the Master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Lushu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come. Long, long ago, all the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future. He bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
Case of Ira.
So, did you look through the book?
Yes. But I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish? Dim? Fade? I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire.
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
He is definitely an interesting character.
And so the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Invi, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Ased, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies.
As far as Keyblade designs for the Foretellers
Lushu,
are
the
concerned,
first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do.
I like
Then
Gula's the
he
best.
disappeared.
And
Not
I have
long
to
after
say-
that, the Master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
The Organization 13 cloak looks so good in these graphics. Ah, Starlight.
This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure.
Yep, Kingdom Hearts key.
5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
There's a traitor among us.
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Chirithy? Is that a nightmare?
Ah, the precursor to the Dream Eaters.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare...
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Real point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Ugh, don't insult me!
Come on, Hassan. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking.
Now, people should recognize Ased's voice
It's
actor.
not me!
There's an
Travis
easy way
William.
to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
She has a good point.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to anyone in our unions.
That's highly unlikely. Do you recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
I vaguely remember those bangles from...
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Yep.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree. What proof do we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Ira, some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech. What, did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Ased, that's quite enough.
It looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
Yeah. Ased is probably my least favorite of the Foretellers, but
I hope we can all
his
resolve
anger,
this.
I think, is a red herring. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, I believe the traitor was Lushu.
That didn't go as expected.
Oh, duh,
What's
what'd
wrong,
you
Ira?
think?
This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something. I wonder,
And this is
could
why,
this have been the Master's plan all along?
and
To
this is
grant the
why
lost page to only one of us?
I like Invi, because
We
she's
have
intelligent.
no way of knowing.
She thinks things through with a cool
The
head.
Master is gone.
I understand what you were saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me.
Notice how she only does something after getting all the facts
And Ira,
first.
may your heart be your guiding key.
And then only acts once she's drawn a conclusion from it. That's good. Case of Invi.
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand. But without you or Luciu, to form and maintain our own unions is... It's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait. Do you want me to go?
What?
Good
No,
grief.
of course not.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that you know what the future holds, Invi, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
A few days later,
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Invi said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us. Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
at least he's reasonable to an extent.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Invi know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Invi to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Invi. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can—
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice! Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Invi? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Era. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Era.
He has a point.
For all we know, you and Era could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
That's enough.
Yeah, I mean, Travis Willingham is the voice of Thor in a lot of
When will it stop?
MCU projects or Disney animated projects. And he also used to be the voice of
Master
Knuckles of the
Ava.
Echidna in the Sonic the Hedgehog series.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemera, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The Master said so, so it is. But lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
A wise
Whoa.
policy.
You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
Nice try.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so. But to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
I think he's talking
That
about the
sounds
player
like so much fun.
from
Then
Union,
you'd better go home and get some sleep.
from Kingdom Hearts Key and
Yay.
Union Cross.
Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do. Let the wind carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
Invi, have you learned something?
It seems Ased and Gula's unions are now allied.
So Ased is the traitor after all.
That's
No.
a red herring.
I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
Also accurate.
All right. I'll leave it to you.
And one more thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
Brilliant as always, Invi. A few months later,
I think I'm done.
Done with what?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but...
This alliance is meaningless. Even Invi agrees. Oh,
you had
Envy?
to open your big mouth.
uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
And that's exactly why. I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Careful, I said. Your anger clouds your judgment. Ased's behavior...
Envy, you will regret this.
That alone, I can understand why people would be suspicious of him. Because it's like Aqua said, what else is darkness but hate and rage? So, I can understand why people would think he was a traitor. Case of Ased. But his anger is a red
Been here
herring.
long? My bad.
No.
Meant to throw people off.
So, what did you want?
You didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. Didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. Guy was just testing you.
Right.
Now then, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What? Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by him. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear?
I sense it too.
Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make your head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day.
Shocked face.
Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
But
In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
right.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche? Now, shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, Arsed.
I get the feeling he was saying that just to make Arsed feel better, but you never
It's
know.
been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role.
A few months later. And so, in his rage, Arsed attacks Invi. And this actually was witnessed in the Kingdom Hearts Key game, where the Keyblade wielders witness Arsed and Invi fighting across
Why
town.
do you get in my way?
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses!
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
One meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it. And Arsed, that seems to very much be the case.
Ava, over here!
Invi! Arsed! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose.
Unfortunately, that's the only way to stop Arsed. By speaking a language he's very familiar with.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Whew! Look at that destruction. To think that's what full-fledged Keyblade wielder masters are capable of. Is that the missing page? Case of Gula.
Master. Master?
Oh, I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay! Now, where... Ah, here it is.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off!
Huh?
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry? But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you were right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
Decent advice. Okay, just gonna see. All right. So, anyway, that all being said, it's at this point that I'm going to be stopping the episode. I will be continuing this little film here, and next chapter should be the last one. I mean, this little cutscene movie thing is relatively short. But anyway, that being said, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Ventus out.